I'm in the category good. Alright, let's see how far we can get today. Gonna have like, I don't know, like 6 hours or something of full-on Final Fantasy. I still remember where we were last week. We're still like in this desert city, and we have to get past the guards to get to Hugo. I remember.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
What would be hilarious is just watch the guy spin around in a red metal bomb.
My carpets have pride of place.
I actually haven't really played much with like mod packs in Minecraft. I usually like just vanilla. Not really into mod packs. I stepped on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want.
Good girl.
You know what I also saw? Yesterday, Square Enix like published a rhythm Final Fantasy game, like I think in February this year. It's called like Theater Rhythm, where you can... It's like a rhythm game to like every Final Fantasy soundtrack. From like the old ones to the new ones. It's kind of cool. Detonated and you just have to delete the world because it only expands. Oh god.
I'll take it from here.
Did just have to go to sleep this time? I should be sleeping.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
How far are you into the game?
Was the price we agreed upon.
According to
Yes?
PlayStation, I'm 56% done with the game.
Objections, I'd like to see.
So a little bit halfway through
Of course.
with the main story.
Right this way, my lord.
Not bad.
Peace,
at
brother.
all.
Have a
You
good one,
weren't
Hope.
lying
Thank you
about
for stopping by.
clarity. But what of security?
Appreciate it. Thank
If
you.
I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yanka is great. He's a good character. Oh, also, like, I was looking today at the Gothic remake, like some new informations about it. They're making a weekly podcast now, it seems like, or like a monthly one. New info? Well, the only info that I got from like the podcast is they actually scrapped the whole playable teaser. They actually started from 0 again. Because they listened to the community and they started from 0. So it will take a little bit longer. But I'm really happy to hear that they actually like listened. They said like they saw that they went a bit like too far out with the reboot, and they realized that they have to go back to like what Gothic 1 is. And they said they will take the combat system, they will take like legit, they want to be like as faithful as possible, even like take like older systems back in and want to just like freshen them up, but not too much. So I'm looking forward to that. Only problem is it will still take like a longer while because they had to like start from 0. And they're currently about, at least like about 50% done. About 50% are they done. Make it less clunky. And also, like, the person, Kai Rosenkranz, that was, like, responsible for the OG soundtrack in Gothic 1, is doing everything in Gothic Remake again. Which is pretty awesome.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience.
Probably have to wait like a year or so. Still don't know. But I also can't wait.
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along.
Did you finish this game, by the way, Donut? Like 100%?
Get these crystals back to town. You won't mind
Oh, just story.
While I fetch a wagon.
Sorry, 100% didn't go to achievement hunting. Okay, achievement hunting. It's you need to like play this game multiple times, I think, for that.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades.
What's the FF
Those
mode?
left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a
Hey,
friend
Whisper.
of yours.
Hi.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Umia los delan. Tu isakelis.
I misspelled good. Hey!
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure.
Why is no one taking him seriously about his name?
To uphold.
Like Clive.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Ah, side quest. I'm still disappointed about the side quests in this game. The side quests are like really just random ass filler quests. They don't have like a little like side story going on. It's just like, yo, go there, pick this up, that's it. I was hoping they would do a little bit more.
Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
I like the main story. The side quests are just, I don't know, they're weak.
I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd
Kiss.
ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I don't think that happened in this game. Septon, I think you're dreaming again.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
They could have freezing powers. That's not a side quest though. It was main quest.
Puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
That's main quest.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
No, I don't think that was a side quest. I actually think that was a main quest.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Septon, stop.
The finest fabric!
Yes, they're quite sort.
Better go to bed. Go to sleep. Siri!
Welcome, sir.
Siri!
A question.
Siri!
Just subscribed for
I need to know what
23
makes
months.
a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Siri, how are you doing?
I suppose.
Fair enough.
You've
Knives,
been
is it?
well.
First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Well, I didn't pay attention to this. What did they say? Like a good knife is a knife that stays sharp? Is that what they just said?
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
It's Captain Obvious here.
Right.
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
Boy, I can't smell that through the
These baths are
console.
all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
How am I supposed to smell sulfur? Sounds like a skill issue. Just saying how it is. How am I supposed to smell that, huh?
Sweet incense.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
So wait, they opened again. Let's do this quest then, because like this is right here. Journal. Speak with townspeople. Can I prioritize? So if I'm prioritize this one? Oh yeah, that's there. No, wait. The fuck? It doesn't save. It doesn't save. What the fuck? Alright, just go back. Has to be here.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
My carpets have brighter places.
Do I think that's you? Nope.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't ship, won't...
I'll be asking for you again.
It's like this whole area here, so they also could be here.
It's all the fault of this blasted war.
The moment they find out. You can't even feel my...
Fucking men of the wrong.
Up here, maybe?
I need a drink.
You're going to drink my pockets?
No, not again. 50 meters. Oh, he's right. Oh my god, what the fuck? He's right there.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment.
What?
I'll be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
I see it was a bit different.
So, a carving knife should be hardware.
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Lanterns, keep
It's like, it's a weird Final Fantasy game, but it's still like a good game in my opinion.
fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
The most fragrant herbs.
That's only like a little bit like different. There's a lot of things different, but it still works.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Your opinion? Yeah, my
Only that a
opinion.
blade should be
I know no one
durable
cares
and
about my
stay
opinion.
sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either.
What do you mean?
All the cook said
Just
was that
joking.
he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
That rook over there
So we're no
cares.
better
Yeah,
off than
right.
when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is gonna be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
Battery's a bit low. Take care, everyone. Say, Siri, take good
apprentices
care
know
of
better
yourself.
to help me with my
Especially in the
tests.
seat. Take good care of yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Maybe
Was nice seeing you.
is someone I could turn to. A merchant.
We miss you,
Favourite of
Siri.
Forge Master Lubor's,
We
who
miss
sells
you.
metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Monsieur PC, oh.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
At this point, it's lovable, and let's just have you United pass over to Yaoi.
Come on.
Hey guy, so into gaming I see. Yeah, today was just like, I don't know,
Fly, Ambrosia.
wasn't too much like to talk about stuff. Nothing much really happened, so I was like, I'll just go into the game. I haven't missed like any like main story because we're just doing side stuff right now. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh, okay. How did Yaoi get more points? You gave him all the points. That's like one thing that I'm missing right now in like this Final Fantasy game. It's the open world aspect of just like exploring stuff and like I know you have like the hunting board and stuff, but I feel like this is not enough. I'm missing just like going out in like the open world and just like going for like items or like finding something. Or like grinding, I don't know, monsters for something. It's kind of what I'm missing currently.
Run like the wind.
Just give Yaoi all the points. Also, I want an option to talk to them while I'm mounted.
Straight home now.
You lost your Diablo 4 hardcore carry? How did that happen? Did you lag or
Any luck?
just too many monsters at once?
Your bags.
Well, I asked her, but
Oh shit, Crop.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress
My
a
fallen
master
brother.
like Lubor, there are
Will you
options.
do a new one?
They're just not that viable.
Will you do a
Featherlight
new character?
adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash. so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to Earth.
You sick fuck. Not everything has to be so goddamn horny with you.
The underscore guy 8960 just subscribed with Prime. Rotisserie Mizuz.
What are you getting at?
Guy, thank you so much for the 21 months, and thank you so much for choosing me for your Prime sub.
Then that's what he'll expect you to use.
Thank you so much
He would have known that it would
for your
either be
Prime.
too
Really,
heavy
really, really appreciate
or
it.
too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
There's more to it, I know.
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
Grub, is there no option like in Diablo 3 where you can just like skip story and you just like grind levels with like the extra stuff?
The place is bloody made of it!
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just...
They'll be dropping new content with every season. Oh yeah, wait, when is Path of Exile 2 coming out? Is that coming out soon? Oh, next year. I hate the fucking level scaling. Hey Lalabi! Hi! Hope you're well. Some point 2024.
No need to ride from here.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have pride of place.
Needed to a silken softness.
Most featured in the game ever. I think it more depends on like the game. It would be. I think a few games do it. You have like level scaling is an option if you want it or not. Some games do that. They have like the normal like levels. They just like gates you out of like some areas where you shouldn't be. But then it's also the option of just like letting the enemies scale with you. So you can just decide what you want. I think, didn't Origins have that? I think Assassin's Creed Origins had that.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more.
I sang with Hugo.
My man on the
He's a
inside of the
whiny
Fang
fucking
has
bitch.
failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Based as fuck!
Isn't there always?
Yeah!
Swag!
Problematic Swag gifted a tier 1 subscription to
Only one
Hustix.
thing. That you will enter via the mines.
Swag,
where the
thank you so
guard
much for
is
gifting
lightest.
Zaz6 up. Thank you so much, really appreciate it.
I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
We'll go back to D4.
So long as you have a plan.
Enjoy Grim. Hey, Izzy. Hi. Hey, hi. Need to do the story before level 50 on my song. One day I will
Drake's
also play
Fang
D4.
should be
One
just
day.
beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
I can collect the limestone. Yeah, I see then. Like, especially like Diablo. Diablo is like a game like you really want to be OP. You really want to like kill everything in one hit if possible.
One rock looks a lot like another.
I also hate in Diablo when
Hopefully
like the
this is
fights are
what Seven
taking too
needs.
long. Because that's not for what I play the game.
We should get going soon.
Diablo, you just want to like shut off your brain and just like go into like this void mode where you don't think about anything, you just like do your stuff.
Fresh bread.
The juiciest meat.
Take a sniff, good sir.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Damn, it looks
That'll do, I reckon.
That's it?
A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Bro!
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like
That looks like something from the Stone Age.
just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
Could he make it more fancy?
Sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah, he thinks wrong.
But what do you think?
What do I think indeed?
Bro.
It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Too much.
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Oh, yo!
Well,
He's
thank
making
you.
it big.
I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
He knows what's up.
There goes a master, all right.
So congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I don't think I need that.
The finest fabric!
Yes, they're quite slightly
Kneaded
to a silken softness.
Plates and pots!
Just look at the detail.
Okay, so we just go this way now.
We should get going soon.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Come on, girl, again.
What the hell are those things?
Yep. What's this? Potion, nice. At least I'm already stocked up. That's good.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
I didn't kill it. There we go. Oh, fuck, of course there's more. Why is that was so tanky? Was that achievement good for? Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed, excluding... What the fuck is semi-primed?
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
That looks sick though.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
For?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew.
Aww, awesome moment.
Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your...
Ganz, thank you so much follow. And hail Necro!
Till then, my boy.
Hail Necro.
Till then.
Welcome you and say hi.
Go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
I have a feeling that won't be a case though. I have a weird feeling. I hope it's not though. The square wouldn't do that, right? Hey, Flo.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Hope you're doing well, Flo. Just finished putting up my groceries. Something to relax now. That heat. Wait, there's another. Wait, what? Speak with Zava? Okay, do this.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Immer auf alle Fälle sich vor.
Lights and buds! There he is. The man I was hoping we'd be seeing you again.
What's up?
The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story.
Good fish and a lamb.
That's not to say I don't believe you.
Yo, that sounds
You just
amazing.
made a flame, eh? That's something new to worry about.
I also want that.
But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
I only had like lentil soup today. Oh wait, maybe I can craft something with that. Should probably like check world map. Quickly check before I go to the boss fight. Maybe I can craft something. Remember Aerith? Bro. I couldn't, I still can't believe that they did that.
Villains have been up to their old tricks again.
We have one more or two more. Only one more. What is that? Among Republican merchants, reports about caravans being crushed by a black boulder. Creature intimidated in nature. Da 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 da. Strength. But of the Cursebreaker, who risked life on him? To the Valcroy. Oh, I'll do that later. Probably keep side stuff like this for later. I think like the side stuff is like a nice thing to like end the streams on. Just knowing like the main story quest, like one quest like an hour or something. Sometimes.
Be careful crossing the Velcro. Dead easy to get lost.
Back, are ya? What do you want?
This one I want.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
Crafting system was also very, very simple and basic. I wish they would have done more here as well. Yo, that looks sick.
Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Hey, Essen, hi.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo?
It's getting kind of weird.
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Keine Necro, ja. Det premi.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
That boss fight will be epic.
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Should I take this skull off for now? Jesus. Are we in Diablo now or what?
Orcs.
Did the Royalists bring them from Ash? Are the Beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us.
No, there's no stealth in this game. It just looked like it, but there's no. Doesn't do much, huh?
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Attention please! Attention please! Nice to meet you!
Son, thank you so much for your follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. It's like still something that I have to say about this game. Like it's too like linear. There's like a little room for you to do like come up with like your own things, exploring and like how you want to handle fights and stuff. It's like still something that's kind of. I Grub says an email with a sock. Grub is a sock enthusiast. I don't know. When you're in a dungeon, in the world as well. Like, they give you like the feeling of having like a little bit more open world, but it's just empty.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
We can win!
Yeah, I don't want to do this. So I really need to like see how well I will enjoy like Final Fantasy 13 because like it has the same problem like this game here, like very linear. You're dead tired. I'm also tired today. It's just the weather. So much fun this weekend. Slept so little. Hope you had a good birthday yesterday. Really hope you had a fun time.
Groboots like how thigh high sock make him feel chat.
With all the people saying they're tired because of the weather. You are tired as well. You should be sleeping too. Slept on. That big family party. Holy shit. Ah, it's big. I think the most people come to my birthday party are like 4.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Is your family kinda everywhere? I really have like I have like my mother, I have my father, my brother, and then my grandmother. I like 4 people around for my birthday, that's it. Like 3 siblings all having a baby in July, so we just merged it. Oh my god. Hey, Perez. Maidenless. Answered me. This guy's maidenless. Look at him.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did we get in here?
What's he doing?
Over here.
Oh, fuck that, I parried that, didn't even see his attack. Yeah, open up. That makes fights faster. Yeah, but why would I do that? The fights are already like very easy, so.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal.
Yeah, Pancakey. Just Final Fantasy Monday. I'm gonna keep that going.
Kuka never did do things by halves.
Since we still got like 15 Final Fantasy games to play.
His own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
15 something Final Fantasy games still to play. Let's go.
Let the trial begin.
Spin-offs maybe. Final Fantasy 15 when? Will be soon, hopefully. Hey, Beat Plays, welcome! Thank you so much for follow. Oh shit! Welcome, welcome! Pretty well today. I hope I'm fine. Oh, looks good. Oh, Thunder's really good. What is FF? That's Final Fantasy. I said like a while ago that I want to play like every Final Fantasy game. I had like a lot of breaks in between just to not get burned out, and I would like not progress with like the project I want to do. I was like, you know what? Let's just like do one day where we play the whole day like Final Fantasy to like get some progression done with the project. It's kind of nice. I'm a female. I'm a guy using a female avatar. Whatever, Mizuz is like an amazing game. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Oh my god, damage. Okay, I should be dead, right? Nice. So fun, but just go find a someone I found. This is like me. Kinda. Thank you. Well, welcome, Beat. Welcome. He thick.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
I love Girls Avatar, but not to be... But boy, avatars kinda suck. I don't know, I was never thinking of having like a male avatar. Cause like since like this avatar was kinda like a gift. So like it all started with already having like a female avatar. I was like, I'll just go with it. I don't want to have like a male version or something. I'll just stick to it. That's what I did. Who's decided to show up? Right, is it XVI?
More of them.
I asked them, we need to see that we play sometimes more Resident Evil. I never asked how today. My day is okay, it's just like very, very warm, so I'm just like tired. I almost fell asleep before I started the stream. Just because like I was like laying in bed and I was like, just a quick nap, but I can't. Oh, but I'm okay, it's just like the heat a little bit. Always prefer female avatars too. It's like the same thing, right? What do you play in like MMOs, like roleplay games? Females, right? You play like make a female character.
What the hell is going on?
It's nicer to look at.
Or for him.
Have a good one, Beat. Thank you for stopping by. bro. I just like to have something to look at when I play the game. You know what I mean? Bravery. Some opponents will use the ability Bravery to invigorate nearby allies, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the icon and defeat the targets quickly or risk taking extra damage. Alright. It's like a dot what they have, huh? You know what I should do like sometime? Just do like a Subway Surfer stream. I wonder how that will go. Isn't that what all the cool kids play nowadays? Some Subway Surfer. Why? How? What? It's the same reason why Skippity Toilet is so popular. That's the same reason.
First orcs, now these nightmares.
The same reason why Skippity Toilet gets like 200 million views. Remember when we were younger and we were laughing about some memes and stuff that our parents didn't understand, or like older people say, no, we're in that place. The kids find something so entertaining and fun, and we're like we have no idea why. That's me every day. Oh my god. Oh fuck. 26k damage. Ow. Getting really good XP here. Kids only exist to replace you. Wake. Is it that door here? Huh. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, we came from here. What, did we come from here? No. Okay, that's where we have to go.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
He's waiting. He's watching. He's in the closet.
The heart.
I don't think that's as hard as
He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Wait, do I just... Oh. I thought I could just jump down. So that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the freedom of just like jumping over stuff. Because there's always like the invisible walls.
Just what I needed.
Oh, that was fast. Bro, am I just like heavily over leveled or what is that? Why level 23? Even under level?
That better be the last of them.
I'm close to level 33 already, what the fuck? Hugo.
My everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka!
No one is there to call him a cock anymore.
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Maybe Clive should call him a cock. Maybe that will help him. But why is she naked?
You got away from her. Benedicta!
Oh! Oh, you should have said he's mobbing, please. Oh my god. Bro. He's priming. Oh, I want to see that. Damn. Fucking wrestling moves here. Kind of wish that if it also had like something to combo with. Ay, bololo. Let's go ass. Wait, what? Call me an ass. On brimstone. Like Titan looks terrifying in this one. I could never take Titan seriously because of the design in the older ones, but he looks fucking terrifying in this one. Brimstone. Clive has on the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold and release R2 and square to emit a violent explosion. Hold R2 and square longer to increase the explosion's size and strength. Press X at any time to cancel the charge. Okay. If it is invulnerable to damage while charging Brimstone, suffering an attack, however, will automatically trigger the explosion.
Let's give this a try.
Another game gives me like the abilities what I just like ask about 2 minutes ago. The game is listening. The game is listening. Oh shit! Are you Sam? Sam, hope you're doing well. A little bit more. Suppose I am. Good. We're doing well too. I'm okay, but just because of the weather. Just too hot. What the fuck? How the fuck did he not get any damage from, like, Ifrit? How did Ifrit not get any damage from this one? Just like getting slammed on the ground. But fucking Titan took like so much damage from just like getting rolled over. What? It's about 30 something, right? Yep. I think it's like 32 or something today. This was awful, yeah. It's still better than Saturday. Saturday was like 36. And I was in VR. I was even worse. Only 36. Yeah, only 36. It's for 14. Oh my god. Is that music coming from the game? I have like a deja vu from Strangers of Paradise when like the weird music was playing all of a sudden.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Okay, what is happening? Oh god. Jesus Christ, where did he get the tentacles from? Pet from his ass. I don't know what to think of this one right now. I'm just like speechless. I don't know what to think about this. What is happening? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
I've got you now.
Okay.
All of these thoughts running through my head, arm on fire, veins burning red, frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger.
Wow, okay. Did I get in it? Soon. Soon we got him. Need to jump that. I can't jump it, no mind. I guess it's really where I have to use like the... this one.
I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name born in flames. I have been blessed, my family crest is a demon of death forsaken. I am awakened, a phoenix as ash, in dark divine descending misery destiny chasing time.
Oh my god, it breaks him is. Got the music, what the fuck? This fucking wave. There you go. Too late. Ah! Can I get him? Nice. I still don't know what the fuck is happening. This is so over the top. Nice, okay. One more time, I think. Maybe two more. Wait, one. That's what I said earlier. Like, I think I want to keep the side stuff for like the end of the stream always, because I need to consider every time I start the main story mission, it takes about like 1 hour to finish one. It's insane. Oh, I can. What the heck? Oh. Swame. Oh wait, I can't dodge, I can't dodge! Ah! Holy shit. Wait, where's it going on? It's still going on! What? That's a bit overkill, isn't it? Jeez. I feel like I'm fighting the final boss of the game. Or to say little Titan is stucky wacky there. Wanna play it sometime? Thank you for lurking! Oh god! Thank you for lurking, Fudge. Whoa. I'm guessing this is it though, right? I swear to God, if there's another phase. Surely this is it. Bro, what is even going on? What is going on? Dude, what the fuck? Fucking JoJo moment. No, fuck! Oh, is it over? Holy shit. Bro. $2,000 XP. Phase 4 now. Stuffy! Wait, you already ended? Stuffy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, welcome. Are you playing Battle Bit? You're not feeling too good, so call it short. Ah, it's understandable. Hope you can get some more rest. Thank you so much for the raid though. Hey, Macon. Yeah, the epic boss. How long was that boss fight? That was like 14 minutes or something, right? Thank you, Steffi.
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your
the Final Fantasy 15 boss. I heard about it. It takes like a few days to kill it. But there are tricks to make it like super fast.
No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
In-game days, okay. I thought like real days because it was like days dot. I thought like real days. I was like, nah, no shit.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
The death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Yeah, you heard right, step done.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince.
Angel!
If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust.
Oh my God.
I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh, they're making. Oh. 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 Okay.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
that Twitter was mad about? You know what? I'll believe you that.
Megaphone. Attention. Please. Attention.
See you, Donut. Have a safe drive home.
If you see a wild Stetton in chat, please tell him to go to bed. Thanks, Mizuz
Soldiers
heart.
would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
I told to go to bed earlier. So glad I did.
Olivier has been made emperor. What is the meaning of this? My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
The flower. I'd be walking up to run for a call of yours and oh no. Oh.
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you. At ease. We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive.
My mom woke up sick. Had to call the job to say I can't make it in. Oh, hope she gets better soon.
Prince Dion of the House Lesage. I have
So
a
the
tale
weather.
to tell you.
The weather's really bad for everyone, I think.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Otto!
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be.
All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
She's back!
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
No, I have no idea, Bololo. Oh my fucking god. Do I not have enough?
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
410.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Ah, the conquering hero returns.
That's me.
And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Your map. History lesson.
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army
Oh my god.
into the heart of Drake's Fang?
What's up today, huh?
Only to make no attempt to claim the mother crystal for Waloed. It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again.
This is where we're heading now, huh?
It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists'
Uncle.
movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for
Yeah,
us
happy.
to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Before I do that, I need to go to the toilet though. I quickly need to go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Oops. I'm back. Alright. Thank you, Whisper.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself.
You wash your hands? Of course I didn't.
It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head though.
Who doesn't flush the toilet?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
He with the water drop. Oh my god. She put down the seat. Wait, what? That's where you sit on, right?
Ah, Clive.
I don't see why he's standing. Oh my god, right as well.
I'm shitting!
Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right.
How about you go to sleep, Stepton?
Finally.
How about you go to sleep?
New dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Sleep is cringed for Stepton.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Ugh, I'm never drinking.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
Kupka is dead!
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs.
Not Mid again.
That workshop of hers. Trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Where is she? Oh, she's here.
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
Wait, hello.
It hasn't been
Mate.
I think Mid might need some help.
Oh, what do you mean?
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Final Fantasy just can't go without ships. They just can't.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, tunnels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around
My
the
reaction
sides.
right there.
That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
My reaction right
Full
there.
suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
One Piece. The One Piece is real. Oh my god, guys.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Can we get much higher? So
Clive. Here you go.
Damn that fucking quests.
Seen enough?
2 side quests.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Can we get much heat when it's
One Piece is by far one of the worst anime/manga I've ever encountered. It's truly a series you'd have to be a complete and utter moron to actually enjoy.
Is it business or pleasure? Finished, are you?
Blackthorn.
Hey, what is that? Wait. Is that for One Piece as well? That sound?
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged?
Yep.
Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Please tell me the game does it for me. Oh, thank God.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Can I just go alone?
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
I mean,
Which
who else would do that?
Lucky souls is going with you?
Okay, do we want Otto or do we want Gav? I know Gav is like dropping those F-bombs like left and right, so I think Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Well, we got some new stuff.
Clive? What do you want?
What are you doing? Well, probably this one then, I guess. 50 more damage.
No scratches, right?
It's worse. Can I reinforce it? Can I reinforce it?
You can thank me later. Anything else?
All right. I just go for the main story. We can just do a side quest later. Oh, it's right in the same. Okay. And it's in the same region, I guess. Quickly accept this one then.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I don't know what he wants, but I'll take it.
Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Snack time. Just a mini cake.
Yes, they're quite sort.
Yep, I made ice cream. Sadly, I fucked it a little bit up.
Looks like
So it didn't come out like as great. You can still eat it, but not as good as I always did.
Faster.
I want to have like coffee ice cream. I want to make that. I'll probably do this today after stream. As coffee ice cream.
Straight home now.
You can pet the doggo. Yep. Right, come here. Doggo. Doggo! No! Well, I can't right now because he's sniffing something. Yeah, I can't right now. Usually, oh, there you go.
Get it, boy.
Ten out of 10 game.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Oh my god.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
There's another one. Yeah, it doesn't even... I was expecting like actually like black sand like everywhere and then just pick some up, but I need one more. Well, the last one is. That is.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Not as much as Gav. What the fuck? Gav got like a whole sack.
Oh, you win.
Huh?
That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh. Some private talk.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Aww. They're not going for a hug, what the fuck?
Right, that's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
We can just do the other quest.
Ready to go home, boy?
Oh, wait, we can just go here. That's faster.
Good girl.
Is that the same? Is that the same sound that gets played in Final Fantasy XIV every time you hit you get the chocobo out? It's like the same sound, isn't it?
Safe.
Who's this guy? Oh, what?
My blade yet hungers. It's mine. Come. Let us feast on your flesh.
Jesus Christ, he's like a little bit over my level. Jesus. Whoa! Okay. Hey, you pig! That's a little bit annoying. Bro, every time he's doing the same shit. Oh god. Where's he? Nice. The lobster! Okay, dead, right? Nice. $5K XP?
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Bro, he gave me more than double than the Titan boss fight. What the fuck?
Come on. You deserve a rest. Excuse me.
Excuse me?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
Oh my fucking god.
She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Perhaps you
That right
could
there
express
is
yourself in your
emotional
work.
damage.
If you missed the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right.
Una the bigger your baka.
What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've
What?
opened my eyes.
What did I do again?
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
That's Wasser.
Are you sure about that?
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just
Looks good.
look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow.
Okay, calm down, dude.
True, my load
It's a fucking rolling pin. Who are you, Fanny Craddock? What are you gonna do with that? You gonna bake me a cake? You gonna sing me a song? Watch me light me fucking candles?
And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals!
You put salt in
Master,
there!
I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
You didn't even try it.
Now,
yes,
do
they're
some-
quite
I know-
so.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
I also need to buy the potions that I just used.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. It beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
More XP!
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Wait, is she in here? Oh, she's still going.
Crystal too.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Ah, I was wasn't expecting you back.
800 ability points. Ooh.
Here you are.
Cool.
Come again. I may have more for you.
How many do I have? 4K. I could. Oh my god. Wait, did it get you? Did it get you?
I think Mid might need some help.
It got you. Because it was loud.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
I was just chilling to the music and then this dude comes in.
For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy.
More like
Our
belongs in the
experiments
trash.
have shown that fuel ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid
He doesn't.
said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Hey, how convenient. That's right there where the side quest is.
Good day to you. Sid.
The crystals we get from the table.
We had to dig a new cellar.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Sure.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
The crystals we get from the tailor all...
Oh, the music is so chill.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding in the hands of some bear.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures having been sighted near the village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you. Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? Good girl.
Yeah.
You there. Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shield.
Here. What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Hey, he's there, level 30.
You're finished.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Let's do this one first. Otherwise, just go back and forth all the time. It's good when you can mass complete quests, yeah. Pretty nice.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back. Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
That was easy. Nice and easy.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
More quests, more quests. Let's go quickly back to Quentin and then hide away again.
Good day to you.
The crystals.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did, in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however...
Oh my god, there's so much more to this!
...was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts.
seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty, all under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice.
Welcome back,
Our
Donut.
wounds are the same.
I think he just sounds British.
And our cause is the same. We are comrades, and our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Goddamn.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Like usually, like I'm just like so used of side quests, just like, yo, go there, pick up this, go there, pick up that, that's done, and all of a sudden, like, they just drop so much on a fucking side quest. I'm like, oh.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border post.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
A booger.
So,
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've wrapped my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
I think the little snack earlier was not enough. I'm hungry again. What the fuck? The fuck? I'm just tired and hungry all the time. Like today. I don't know.
Harpocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Got another one. I got another one.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends.
And the story was so hype at the beginning of the stream,
may
right?
yet prove useful to we of
It's
the
like the
modern
blood
era.
of a titan and everything.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
And now it's just like ah,
Perhaps I should too.
they're low balling.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I mean, there's only one answer, right?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Okay. Nope, wrong button.
Where's Jill?
Oh, what do you have?
Do you see anything you like?
Reduce the raging fist cooldown by 3.5 seconds.
And a fine, fine day
Them
to
coated
you.
nice and chilled. I won't have...
Are those Pepio nuts? You can have it.
That's
I'll go
bread.
down for ingredients.
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Nuts and garlic.
Up! You'll not find a bruised ribbon in the... Fresh cuts! Come and get them before...
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Ah, yes. All anyone ever wants anymore.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
No engine on these nuts.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Oh. Oh.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
Sharing pies?
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry.
What is it, Fenrir?
You're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Stop.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Man.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
It's never gonna happen, is it? It's never gonna happen. What is this shit? Cav still have.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
He still has a chance, yeah. I'm gonna lose my shit if that actually happens.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
I don't know.
It appears
I never
our work
counted.
here is
I
almost
am
at
not
an end.
really a math guy, you know?
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Please, so we're good now, please.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Ugh, I'm never drinking again.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border post.
I only noticed that the leaderboard consists of 7,486 people. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need.
I only know Steven.
Construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
What the fuck?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
Oh my god.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Okay, thank god.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
You have such a high watch time. Oh my god.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Hello, Tag. Thank you so much for 14 bits.
That's what she was meant to be.
Welcome.
See, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
Can we
Sort
go?
out plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Based as fuck!
You, you were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Tag.
Just subscribed.
Tag, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
There's just one thing I need to finish up first.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Meg told me she was building a ship.
Oh wait, I can check on here again.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
What am I getting? Meteorite.
There you are.
High Cleric's Medallion.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh, hello there. Something with the reading table, but also this one. Let's see what we're getting from this quest here.
Well, here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sure.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
What exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Watch time works since we started doing media share with Euro Truck. It's for like 1.5 years to 2 years probably, yeah. Took wrong turn nearby wood within a distraction. The ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire to chase the screaming from the grove. The soldiers later identified the creatures. So ruins of a fallen airship nearby woods. Okay.
Clive, Astrix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Toes helped?
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the outgoings on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Talamon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door which is why I pen you to this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav. No, not Gav! For a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little friendship ill and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Nein!
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Not knowing about the Phoenix Dawns.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, There will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged.
Here I come. Here I come.
We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Buckland.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.